Okay, so after my massive technical malfunction, I was edit all that out. Like last year, we're gonna just do a combination of gameplay with with E3 discussion.
Yeah. This year might be a little bit more generalized E3 discussion than...
It might be a little bit, yeah. I don't think...
Nintendo.
If you're a regular viewer, you probably know that we don't really care about Xbox One or PS4, so we're probably still not going to touch on any of that very much.
Not that much, yeah.
Things to note on Splatoon first. For some reason, this match, we have a lot of low-level people. I'm not sure what's going on here. And we did get new weapons last night. We've gotten a few
new weapons since last time we recorded.
Oh yeah, we didn't record when the Splatomatic, is that what it's called?
Splatomatic? It's either the Splash or the Splat, either way.
Splashomatic, something like that. I didn't like it that much, so I didn't stick with it.
I'm using it right now, I'd like it alright. It's got suction bombs and bomb rush, which can be very effective if you use it right.
Yeah, it was like Friday night. That
was
released or something like that.
Yeah, I think it was like right after the NWC, or no? Was it? No, yeah, wasn't it after?
Was it that night?
I think so.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I think it was the same night as the NWC.
It's possible. We didn't record, and I don't remember.
No, we didn't record then. No.
And then they added the custom E-Leader, which is just, you know, same as the regular one, but with different sub-weapons and special weapons, one of those deals.
Yep.
And then, that guy's lagging a lot.
Which is what you're using now, right?
No, I didn't like the... Because I don't have a scope, so I didn't really feel it that much.
Oh, no, I meant the nozzle nose.
Oh, I didn't say that yet.
Well, no, you didn't, but I did.
Oh, I didn't hear you say it. Yeah, then the nozzle nose is what I'm using now, which is a 3-round burst.
It's very interesting.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's probably better for ranked. I don't know how long I'm gonna stick with it here, because it sucks at inking turf. Like, this is so inefficient and tiring. Like, my trigger finger is
yeah, I know how you feel after playing ink for so much.
Yeah, because you can't, like... I mean, like most shooters with... Really? None of those hit you?
I don't know what hit me and what didn't, honestly.
Like
so much lag that everything looked green over here, but some of it was purple.
Oh, nice.
So it's hard to say.
Yeah, like most shooters, the 3-round burst means you can't just hold it down.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's incredibly powerful.
Nope. I saw you aiming that. The whale. You see that destruction from those suction bombs?
I'm keeping an eye on... I thought about putting the...
Nice.
I'm just missing constantly.
Yeah, I think you are.
Like, it feels very
Does it play like the blaster at all? Like, does it go out and then you have to hit like that? Does it, like, hit the way the blaster does, or...?
Yeah. Or no, not like the blaster, no.
Okay. Because, yeah, I mean, if it did, then I could understand the missing.
That's a lot closer than it looked. I am keeping an eye on the Treehouse stream. I thought about having it up in the corner of the video. But well, you can't be watching it, so you won't be commenting on anything that...
Right, I can't watch it because I have a setup here that... I've mentioned it before, I use the same screen for my not TV, but for my Wii U that I do my computer, so...
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to... excuse possible noise. Is my volume still good?
Currently.
Okay. I moved the microphone further, like, to my other side. So it's not as close to the computer, so maybe feedback for you won't be quite as bad. Because you do have a bit of echoey voice in the videos quite often, because I usually have the microphone too close to the computer.
Oh, right, okay.
So I'm gonna try this and see if it still picks me up well.
It seems to at the moment, but we'll see how it comes across.
I guess it's not that much further away from me.
Right.
And I have the boost pretty
Yeah, I don't know what's with all these low levels. Look at this.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on here. A lot of people just picked up the game or something, I don't know.
Either that, or a lot of higher levels are just playing ranked.
It's
maybe
possible, too.
Yeah.
I mean, the Splatfest isn't live yet.
No, yeah, Splatfest.
That's another note on Splatoon. If anyone wants to join us while we're playing the Splatfest on Saturday, feel free to leave your Nintendo ID in the comments. Mine's in the upper corner of the video.
You could add mine too in the description or something if you want.
Yeah, I thought about that, but then I was like, is it even necessary? I don't know.
Probably wouldn't even be necessary. Yeah, but I don't know. In case somebody has trouble joining off of you, would be the only thing. But even then, we haven't had that same kind of issue the same way we did Mario Kart.
Yeah, my aim with this thing isn't very good. I have to decide what I'm going to after this. If I want to go back to 52 gal or to Charger. So, as I said, if you're a frequent viewer, you probably know that neither of us really care about, especially the Xbox One. I think PS4 is one of those things where if it had the games, we would be more interested in it.
If it had the games, we'd be more interested in it. Absolutely.
One thing we are interested in is PC gaming. Absolutely. And we watched the PC conference last night, and that was quite enjoyable.
That was awesome.
That was a very well done conference.
Yeah, it was.
I hope they do that every year now, because that was very well done. Like, they kept
the format. If you didn't watch it, was they had a single host. His name was D9. I don't know what he's done before, but he was pretty damn good. I didn't
know who he was, but he was legitimately interested in everything that he was talking about, and that was very refreshing, because, you know, like with a lot of the conferences, like Sony, Microsoft, EA, Ubisoft, all of them, they were bringing out, like, you know, their CEOs and crap, and they didn't seem legitimately excited about these things.
Yeah.
They seemed excited that other people were excited.
Right.
Which is about the equivalent of our interest in a game like Xenoblade Chronicles. It's like, we don't care. Like, it's cool that other people like it, but that doesn't mean I can be excited about it. Like,
I mean, that's really the same for me when it comes to, like, Halo or Gears of War or Uncharted, I guess. You know, it's like, yeah, sure, for people who love it, you know, there you go, you're getting another one, but when it comes to, will these make me buy your system?
Right.
It won't, because I don't know it. Now, alternatively, with the PC conference, the enhanced, like, remake, whatever edition of Gears of War 1 is actually coming to PC.
So I think that was one of the big announcements they had.
Yeah, so, like, that's the kind of thing.
And that was the weird thing. When it came to the actual stuff they were talking about in the PC conference, not a whole lot of it interested us, but it was still entertaining to watch.
Yeah, I think I came out with, like, 4 or 5 things that actually, like, had interested me, but the whole...
I thought we were doing better than that.
Yeah, so did I. The whole setting of everything and the way that it was discussed, they brought people in, they discussed a little bit, they shown a little bit of the game.
We had a disconnect. And a 141 Splattershot Jr. Nice. So it's 2 versus 4 is what you're telling me.
Yeah. Yeah, they brought in the developers, they showed the game a little bit, then they left. You know, it was a very...
Yeah, they didn't linger on anything for too long. It seemed like legitimate conversations, whereas the other conferences all felt like they were just reading off of a teleprompter.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah, like Enter the Gungeon, that was pretty fucking awesome. That's one that...
Yeah, that looked pretty cool.
From Devolver Digital.
Yeah, that was one of the ones that really caught my eye. Gears of War was always something that I was interested in, but I didn't have a method to play it, so I'm not super excited about that, but it's cool that it's happening.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's cool that it's happening, if only for the fact that we see that they're trying to get new people, because there's plenty of people on PC who've never played these kind of games. Well, they played these kind of games, but they've never played these games from these series, so... When we hear about Gears of War 4, you know, which we did hear about from, I believe we heard about from Microsoft too.
I think they
heard
revealed
about
it this
recently,
year.
whatever.
Maybe not revealed, but
yeah. But when we hear about things like that, we don't care about it because we don't have any investment in the series
or the platform.
Yeah.
So
yeah, or the platform. Yeah. And it's like without that, I mean,
damn,
you know,
I suck with this gun. I need to bail and switch after this, I think.
Yeah, maybe so. I'm doing all right with this one so far. I like the difference that it has compared to the
Enter the Gungeon really caught my interest. I'd
And
really like them to bring the rare replay collection to PC.
Yeah,
that would
like
be
that's
really
another
nice.
example. If they bring that to PC, that would be awesome. Like that is something that it's like, okay, that's very cool for people who have the system, you know. It's great value for what it is, you know. 30 of Rare's games for $30.
Yeah.
That's pretty good, you know, and I mean, at least half of it is.
I mean, just their N64 collection for $30 would be an incredible value. So.
Right. Exactly. That's why. Yeah, like half of that is worth easily $30. Not even half. Like a quarter of it is easily worth that much. Oh, just barely avoided that. Then you still got me.
Of course, I said I was doing terrible, and then now I'm doing kind of decent. Score sucks, but like I'm doing okay.
Yeah, my score actually is sucking this round.
I love that one video we have up where I guess we were doing really poorly, and some guy commented, and I like sorry I don't remember what your name was or anything, but
yeah,
saying about how we're really good and we shouldn't be saying we're bad, and I was like, I don't think we're that good, but
yeah, we're not that good. We're all right.
What the hell was that? Just a noisy truck going by, or is that someone at the door?
Your team is destroying me.
I think the only other thing from the PC conference that we personally took away from it was Heroes of the Storm stuff.
Wasn't there another one? Oh, Planet Coaster.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of forgot about that. I do think there is someone at the door. I'm gonna really have to go
Check
pause after this match, but I want to switch weapons anyway.
Oh boy. Yeah,
Alright, so I'm gonna drop out and we'll be right back. I'll just edit this out later, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did crush, damn.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. Still have a bunch of low levels. Like, holy crap.
Bunch of low levels. Yes, there is. Which I guess we can absolutely say that on this video, yeah, I level might actually have a little something to do with how well we perform, given all the level 1, 2, and 3. You know?
Yeah, but on the other hand, we've already lost a few, so... it certainly doesn't have anything to do with anything.
That is true, too. Yeah, that is true. It does affect what they're using for weapons, but I mean... You know,
yeah, and just, like, overall play experience.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, we have 2 Splattershot Juniors on our team. They have 3
three and a brush.
Well, one's a custom. I saw one was a custom.
Okay, I have to remember that I can just hold down my trigger now.
Yeah, what are you using now?
I went back to the 52 gal.
Ah,
I don't want to think about what I'm doing, because I need to think about keeping the discussion moving.
Yeah, alright, so, speaking of... yeah.
I guess the first thing to point out is that, like, okay, yeah, Nintendo's presentation was kind of disappointing, but
it was extremely disappointing, I think.
A lot of people are already going to the extreme of, oh, they've given up on the Wii U, the Wii U's dead, we might as well just wait for the NX now. I don't think that's the case.
I don't think that's necessarily the case.
A few people have pointed out to me, including a few people commenting on our reaction video, that like there's still so much coming out for the Wii U this year alone that it's hard to remember everything.
Is it really though?
Yeah, because we have
Mario Tennis.
We have Yoshi. We have Mario Maker. We have Mario Tennis. We have Animal Crossing Amiibo Plaza
Right.
Festival, whatever the hell that's called, because I don't
Yeah.
give a crap about that game. We have the not Street Fighter.
No, we don't have Street Fighter.
Shin Megami Tensei Fire Emblem, but I think that might be
Right.
next year.
I think that's next year for us. I think it's Japan.
I know there's with Devil's Third.
Devil's Third. Yep.
Mario and Sonic at the Olympics.
Yeah.
I
mean,
think
the
there's
problem
something
there
else I'm forgetting. Like, there's still quite a lot of titles.
The problem with that theory
coming out.
is just
Star
the fact
Fox,
that,
of course. Duh.
well, yeah, Star Fox, but
The problem is that when
half
people
of
think of
those-
E3, they think of big reveals. And Nintendo
Yeah.
didn't have a big reveal this year. You can't even count Star Fox because we've known about it since last year. Like, we already knew that they were making that. All of their
We already knew
reveals
it.
were, like, spin-off titles.
yeah, everything was a spin-off, basically.
And I think that's what made it disappointing. Like, we
Animal
didn't get a
Crossing
new
spin-offs.
main Metroid game. We didn't get a new main Zelda game. We got spin-offs. We didn't even get a new main Animal Crossing or a new main Mario. Like, we just got a bunch of spin-offs.
Or a new main Warriors. Like, we didn't hear about something like that, you know? We got the remake
I thought
of
it was just
Hyrule Warriors on 3DS.
That was another thing that disappointed me, was that they teased interesting third-party partnerships.
Ah, yes.
And okay, the Skylanders thing is pretty interesting.
It's
like,
interesting.
I don't really care about Skylanders at all, but I did like what I've seen from the Treehouse presentation. Like, I think they did a good job of bringing the characters into the game. I really like the aesthetic of the game, because they look like they're living action figures, which is kind of cool.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it had a style like that, so that's pretty cool to see.
Like I said to you the other day, the main thing that I took away from their partnership there is pretty much, I think that it's a good one, because it functions both as a Skylander as an amiibo and an amiibo. And it can show off the fact that to parents who might not yet know how amiibos work, thinking that they're just like Skylanders, it can show to the parents that, oh hey, look, these amiibo actually do. You can use them in multiple games, and they'll be able to use those Donkey Kong and Bowser for, you know, quite a few more games coming around, you know?
Yeah.
When they do. So it's like, hey, wait,
I
you know,
think
you had
it
that
was...
Bowser and Donkey Kong Skylander, and you're still using it, unlike all these other Skylanders that you've stopped using.
I think it was a good idea. I think I'm waiting for Disney Infinity to do it now, because I think the developer has already said that he feels like the day that Mario and Mickey meet just came a little bit closer.
That's true. Yeah.
So I think they're gonna eventually do something for that too, and that could be pretty cool to see. Again, Disney Infinity is not a game I care about, but like I think it's cool to see crossovers like that.
Of course, yeah.
And I want a turbocharged Donkey Kong, because he has that snazzy suit and he looks really cool. Like, I want to get one. Don't really care for the game, but I want to get one of the figures. But aside from that, there weren't other third-party partnerships to talk about.
No, there really wasn't, was there? Yeah.
Unless you count the fact that Platinum's involved in Star Fox, I guess, but they're not... I guess they're a third party. Yeah, they're a third party.
Yeah, no, they're a third party. They absolutely are, but it's...
But when I guess you have Shin Megami Tensei, too. But we've known about that. So...
Yeah, we've known about that for so long. And, I mean, honestly, even though I guess we technically didn't know it was confirmed, but I mean, we kind of had a feeling that Platinum Games was going to do something along the lines of Star Fox.
Like, we knew they had an interest. Well, no, because we heard that. I don't remember his name. Kamiya? Is that his name?
Kamiya, yeah.
He was the one that said he had interest in working on Star Fox, and then he took it back. He is not involved in Star Fox. He's not involved in it at all. So I can't even say that we saw it coming. If anything, we were pretty sure it wasn't going to happen, I think. They said they almost went and worked with Monolith on it too, but they decided Platinum was the one to go with.
Yeah, I can see that.
We also know that Next Level is doing the Metroid game.
Well,
that's not retro. So which begs the question: what is retro doing? Like,
hell knows.
We know it's not a Metroid Prime because they confirmed there's no Metroid Prime currently in development, and if it was
It would be NX.
If they were to start one, it would have to be on NX because it wouldn't make it out before NX.
Yeah. Which again makes me think NX is going to be pretty soon. I think NX is still. I think NX is almost like confirmed to be holiday 2016. You know?
Yeah, maybe early 2017. For sure, they're gonna reveal it at next year's E3.
Well,
I
that's
think
the
they
thing.
even
Is
said
if they're
that.
gonna release it in 2017, I would expect. If they want it in 2017 to be their main console, then I would expect them to do it at holiday 2016.
That's true.
Because that's
Consoles do typically launch right around the holidays.
Yeah.
The handhelds typically
Handhelds
don't. The
are
3DS came out in April or something.
Yeah, handhelds are the spring.
So yeah, that's probably... Now, one thing we have to keep in mind, though, is that we don't know if the NX is actually a home console. That's an assumption people are making.
It's an assumption, but I don't think it's a pretty big assumption. It's pretty big implication that it is a home console.
It's just keeping in mind that Nintendo repeatedly refers to it as a new platform, not as a new home console, not as a new handheld.
Right.
So we have no idea what they're gonna do there.
They could do some sort of a mix with it. They really could. Okay, so what were we talking about before that?
I don't remember.
What were we?
We should probably apologize that running on this schedule is terrible for us because we have interruptions left and right.
Yeah.
It has not been going well. I cannot wait to get back on the Night Owl schedule.
Yeah.
And of course, now we're beginning a trend of whenever we get interrupted, the next match we do that's
really
off
great.
camera, we do really well. I did 10-1 that last match
with 1,200 points. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we both did really well.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is the same recording, so I can't go back to check what we were talking about, and I'm incredibly unprofessional, and I don't have a script for us to go off of or anything.
We don't have a script, no.
I'm trying to keep my peripheral vision on the treehouse right now to see what they're doing.
I think we were on Star Fox.
How did I not get that guy?
We were on Star Fox and Platinum and stuff, I believe.
I think we were theorizing about NX, but that doesn't really have to be something we can continue, honestly, because that has nothing to do with E3.
Yeah,
there will be plenty of time for that later.
Yeah, there will be.
But yeah, I don't think Nintendo's abandoning the Wii U or anything.
No, I don't think they are. I think that they, the thing is, I think that they're putting...
now I'm doing terrible again, damn it!
I think that they're actually putting forth as much effort that they can into the Wii U at the end of its life cycle. Right now, I think that they are putting as much effort as they can into it.
I think what's just awkward about it...
Huh?
I think what's just awkward about it is it's such a broad variety of genres.
Exactly.
So, you're not going to find anyone that's interested in absolutely everything they have to offer.
No, exactly, yeah. And that ends up being an issue.
Which is that's a good thing, because most of the other conferences didn't offer any genre variety.
No, yeah,
they were all first-person shooters.
And open world.
And open world RPGs. And it's so it's good that they have a variety, but then when it comes to being a hardcore gamer, we kind of walk away from this E3 for Nintendo saying, what is there for us?
Yeah, what did we see?
We didn't get a new Mario or a new we knew not to expect a new Zelda. I want to stress the fact that we knew that they were not going to talk about Zelda. It's not that we were expecting them to.
No. We weren't expecting anything like that. We got Triforce Heroes and we weren't expecting that.
Yeah, but then that's not a main title.
No, it's not a main title. But I mean,
I was expecting a main Mario or a main Zelda or a main Metroid. That's what I was expecting.
A main Mario or a main Zelda. No, not Zelda. Main Metroid, main Mario. A Wario title would have been sweet.
Wario is just hopefulness for me. I wasn't actually expecting it to happen.
I think we have another Wario title too. You know.
If we get another Wario title, it's gonna be freaking WarioWare probably.
We'll get one of those at the beginning of NX anyways. Probably. Yeah.
I'm not terribly hopeful when it comes to Wario Land.
Yeah. Or like we said,
my dream is that that's what Retro's doing, but
right.
I don't know how likely that is.
Yeah.
I just think they would be able to rock it. Like, I think they would be able to kick its ass and make... And update that franchise into HD very well. I think they would do very well on that.
Right. Like I said, maybe... Because you were saying about how they were trying to specifically kind of ignore Wario and Waluigi in the Mario and Luigi series. I'm like, let's get a Wario and Waluigi series going. You know?
Right, yeah. Like, I think the stars of this show for me are Star Fox and Mario and Luigi Paper Jam, by far.
Yeah.
Like, that was, like, my one hope, my one hope that I actually got was a new Mario and Luigi game.
Yeah.
And it seems, we were talking about this last night, probably, about how it seems so unusual that they seem desperate to avoid doing a Mario and Luigi game with Wario and Waluigi in it.
Yeah.
And it seems like such an obvious idea, but for some reason they're trying to avoid it as hard as they can.
Yeah.